I need someone with me tonight, especially now. A few minutes ago, something happened. As I was walking outside, I heard something come behind me, and I turned. There was a great large owl. He looked right at me, like he saw through me, and then he was gone. But as he went, I think he whispered my name. Some people say that when the owl calls your name, it means that your time to die has come. But I feel fine, a little tired maybe, but nothing unusual. Even so, that owl frightened me, and I began to think. And my thoughts carried me back to another day, long ago, when the earth was young, and the old ways were strong, and the magic was real. Being near a fire like this one, I was sitting in the lap of my grandmother. She told me stories. Her stories taught me to see the magic and love in all life. She told me about the machino, the killer whales who live and play along our coast, mothers, fathers, and their children, always together. And of the generosity of the kiltra, the salmon, who return each year, giving themselves to life, giving themselves to feed our people, and giving themselves to make more salmon to take their place. And the way the birds work so hard to feed their children and teach them to fly. Grandmother's stories taught me that all the animals and all the things of this earth can teach us and guide us if we will take the time to listen. Grandmother also told stories of my people and of heroes and spirits and magic and wonder. Stories of Komopai, king of the sea, who brings wealth to our people. And of Raven, the mischief maker, who is always playing tricks on you. And Thunderbird, bringer of lightning. I remember my favorite time was the winter because it brought us together. In those long dark nights and long cold rains, that's when the spirits moved in closer around our village. That was the right time for great dances and great celebrations that reminded everyone who we were, how we were related to each other, and how we must take care of each other, especially the children. I had no idea how precious those times were until they were gone. It's hard to believe now, but there was a time when I was young and handsome. The girls liked me. It's true, they did. But there was one girl in particular. She was so beautiful. Her laughter was music. We were married, and she gave me the most beautiful child. And then another, and another, and another. Those children were our greatest joy. I taught them things, how to fish, how to dance, and how to live. My, how I wish I could be with my little children right now, back in that wonderful time. But, like Raven, time is a trickster. First you have it, and then it is gone. Suddenly, my little ones are all grown up. They have children of their own. Now I am the grandfather. My wife is still beautiful though, even more beautiful, with silver hair. But I am old. And the owl. I see the owl more often now. But he does not speak. Perhaps he brings a silent warning that my time has almost come. Or is he trying to tell me something else? Yes, perhaps even the owl has a good message for us. If it is really the owl. Raven! I should have known. It is not the owl. It is only you, Raven. Just trying to scare me. Raven the trickster. Raven, full of mischief, even joking about life itself. You are not my owl. My time has not yet come. It was all just an illusion, thin as smoke. But that Raven is a very clever fellow. His trick reminded me of something my grandmother always knew was true for all peoples, for all times. Each of us has something good and beautiful to give to the generations that follow. And the part of you that you give never dies, but lives forever. What better way to spend your time than talking, laughing, telling stories, sharing what is good and true, sharing life with those you love. To our children and to our grandchildren, life is still full of magic. When you share the magic with them, you remember too. And once again, you too can fly. So, what was that all about? A little smoke? A little magic? A little story about how Raven pretended to be an owl? Perhaps. Or perhaps this was all just a dream. Who knows? Life is full of mystery. But this I know. If we will share the wisdom of the elders with the heart of a child, life will always be full of joy and love and wonder and magic.
Today, we hope you enjoy your rest of the day at Knoxbury Farm. Have a nice evening.